Of course, here you don't allow yourself to be cut. This technique is used when your opponent comes to punch. In karate, an atemi is executed like this, but we move in this way against a punch. This hand is ready to attack against a punch. When using the ken, it is natural to thrust. He comes to thrust, you bring him up, and cut this way. Using the jo, this is the movement. In a real situation, you would strike his head. That completes the jo demonstration. Now we'll look at Aihanmi Iriminage. I will show two types of typical irimi of Aikido. In Aikido, Iriminage is considered in general to be a form of irimi. But all Aikido techniques include irimi body movements and footwork. That is the true Iriminage. Therefore, all techniques involve irimi movements. All Aikido techniques are irimi. Today I will do several typical Iriminage. This is the simple and most basic irimi. Another Iriminage is where you enter from the outside and then come to here you enter to the outside of your opponent's hand and then enter. This is Iriminage as well. Now I will show two typical ken forms of Aikido. Bring the ken. First, when your opponent attacks you from the front, you come here. In reality, your ken would attack here. You understand? The ken enters directly. In the other technique, this time the hand enters from the opposite side. The ken moves to the opposite side. For the first Iriminage, the hand moved like this. In the second, we enter from this side. This is the basic from which variations are created. This leads to this kind of iriminage. At this stage, you have an atemi. This is iriminage. These are the kinds of irimi that are possible. Now I'll show kotegaishi. This technique is based on irimi, as I have already shown. This movement is almost the same as irimi, except a change in the last pin. The general flow of the technique is exactly the same as that irimi. We have this kotegaishi technique. We move in front of the opponent to this position. And you have this application. The hand moves in a small circle. He strikes at my head. In reality, we can strike here. This is the movement. At this stage, you must avoid the opponent's kick. So I thrust at him and then come to this side. This is the opposite side from the Ken movement I showed earlier.